Full time at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, Spurs 0, Man City 2. That's how the game of football ended in North London, and all the hopes of Arsenal fans have been really put into the dustbin. They've been binned, and obviously Man City has gone ahead to show what champions do. It's a much reaction for this encounter that happened at the London Stadium. Welcome to the Rokani Media Football. Hope you guys are really having fun. Wherever you are, continue to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. And obviously, it's one of those games that I thought was going to be very challenging for the club of Man City, and yes, it was, because the halftime ended, or the first half ended 0-0, and it took Man City 6 minutes. No sooner had the second half started for Haaland obviously get an easy tap in, and they had gone ahead to keep him out for a very long time, because for the entire 50 minutes, Haaland hadn't gone ahead to get a touch into the 18 yards box area for the side of Tottenham Hotspur. So it shows you how they had gone ahead to defend very well. And guess what? If you are asked who had the better chances in the game, Spurs had better chances, I tell you. But they just lacked that cutting edge. You know, Son Heung-min had one of the best chances. Kulusevski, which other player? You know, close to 3-4 players had some good chances, but they failed to obviously execute them and obviously bury that ball at the back of the net. And I think the players of Spurs have totally switched off. They've totally switched off, and they are not in the mode to obviously coming through and really fight for this. Because if they wanted to fight to go to the Champions League, I think they would have gone ahead to do better. You know, because if you're having Pedro Porro and you're having Van der Ven as a left back, that is really a very bad decision that the manager went ahead to make. I think, is it Doug Sin would have gone ahead to be played as the left back, and then Van der Ven would have gone ahead to be played as in as a central defender. Secondly, Højbjerg and Pametas Sarr, playing Pametas Sarr in that role where he started in was really wrong. I think the manager would have gone ahead to obviously get Pametas Sarr to play him in the double pivot. Then Rodrigo Bentancur would have gone ahead to be played ahead of that double pivot, or he would have gone ahead to go in for a 4-3-3 system with Bentancur, Pametas Sarr, and Højbjerg in the midfield three. Then the front three, get Son Heung-min to lead the line. You get Johnson to be played as a right forward and James Maddison to be played as a left forward, you know. But the way he shaped up for me was not all that great to obviously stop that side of Man City, because they were not really having what you call that finishing threat. Son Heung-min played almost half of the season as a number 9 for Spurs, you remember? And I asked myself why today he couldn't really play him in that system. You get? So when you get James Maddison to lead the line with Son Heung-min, you are cutting off the supply, because James Maddison is really good as a creator. So I think that's what he first went ahead to get wrong, and he never had a person to kill off that chance. Someone posing a question, Rokani, but he got the best chance of the game and didn't really kill it and didn't really put it to bed. I tell you, for a striker, it's written nowhere that every chance he gets, he obviously scores it. But I would want you to come out and really raise an argument that 3 chances were created all to the Son Heung-min guy and missed out, because we know how clinical Son Heung-min is, and such chances have gone ahead to miss out on very many people. And I think they would have gone ahead to the needful. For the side of Man City, it's really great. Like I told you, that when Arsenal was playing against Man United, they never needed to play well to win the game. All they needed was to win the game. And those are the tactics that Pep Guardiola is going to have to apply today at the stadium of Tottenham Hotspur, because he never played well. He never played like the City we knew. All he had to do was go in, kill off the game, and get back to Man City with 3 points and wait for Sunday to be crowned as champions, if at all they beat West Ham United. That is it. So I would like to let everyone who was like, Arsenal would have gone ahead to go. Arsenal would have gone ahead to obviously put in a lot of effort to really stop Man United if at all they were not in the lead. That's a lie. Man City today, you see to it that they get a penalty to really get that comfortable lead. But they were really very navy, and you saw to it that they are not really settled up. So stop saying that the team would have gone ahead to go into the second gear. So when you look at Man City, you think they would have gone ahead to go into their second gear. That was the best they could offer on the day. Even that's what Arsenal could offer at Manchester United. And the best thing was they went ahead to walk away with 3 points. That is the most important bit of it all. So, in my own understanding, I tell you, that's what champions do. It's written nowhere that they're supposed to win every game good, beautifully, to really win the trophy. We've gone ahead to see Mourinho winning trophies in a very shoddy way. His work is always showed on the pitch. All used to be showed on the pitch because he no longer really wins trophies, but he delivered at the end of the season. You understand? So that's what any team should really look at in this entire era. But for Erling Haaland, has gone ahead to score a brace today, and he has gone ahead to take himself to 27 Premier League goals, and he's walking away with that boot because Ishak is having 21, Carl Palmer I think is having 21, and there is no way they are really taking it. You never know for Carl Palmer. Maybe the remaining 2 games of Chelsea, he might go wild because you're ever going to hate to see him score 4 goals in a single game, and he might really find himself putting those goals in to obviously fight for the golden boot with Erling Haaland. But I would let you know that you would bet even your life for this guy to score against West Ham on Sunday. That is it. So, how did the game stand in as far as the stats were concerned? 10 shots by Tottenham Hotspur, 8 by Man City, 5 shots on target by Tottenham Hotspur, 5 shots on target by Man City, 53% ball possession by Spurs, 47% ball possession by Man City, 599 passes completed by Tottenham Hotspur, 533 passes completed by Man City. 88% passing accuracy by Tottenham Hotspur, 89% passing accuracy by Man City, 14 fouls by Tottenham Hotspur and 11 fouls by Man City, 3 yellow cards to Tottenham Hotspur and 3 yellow cards to Man City. No red cards issued to either sides. 2 offsides for Tottenham Hotspur and 2 offsides to Man City. 7 corners to Tottenham Hotspur and 4 corners to the side of Manchester City. Now, we go to the Premier League table. How is the Premier League table really looking like? Man City, 37 games, 27 wins, 7 draws, 3 losses, 93 goals scored, 33 goals conceded, a goal difference of 60, 88 points. Arsenal, 37 games played, 27 wins, 5 draws, 5 losses, 89 goals scored. They're going to hit to concede 28, 61 as the goal difference, and they're having 86 points. It shows you that Arsenal are really not into the favorites again. Like I told you yesterday, that for Arsenal's percentage to increase to like 70 or 80 to win the trophy, because I told you Arsenal's chances are like at 20% and Man City has an 80% chance to lift it. It will depend on the result that was going to come from this game of football. And guess what the result has been? The result has gone ahead to go down in favor of the side called in favor of the side called Man City, and it shows you how bad it's really looking for Arsenal. And will West Ham shock Man City on the final day? It's a 1% chance out of the 100%, and we all know that Man City can't draw points there, though you can't really rule out it to go to the extreme that they can't. That's why I call in for 1% that Man City might find themselves drop points on the final day, and it will be one of those games that they'll go all out and the crowd will be buzzing, but the tension is really going to be huge. Liverpool, 79 points with 1 game to go. Aston Villa have now gone ahead to seal their position to go into the Champions League as they finish 4th, because even when Tottenham wins their last game, They will be at 66 points. And I know Aston Villa are really jubilating for this. Now, the battle remains on who is going to go to the UEFA Europa League, because I think there are two positions, but we are having 4 teams: Tottenham, Newcastle, Chelsea. But I think Tottenham is already there, and Manchester United is playing Newcastle today at Old Trafford. If they beat Newcastle, they obviously go to 57 points. Chelsea also will be really knocking around the corner to really look out for that position in there for you. So we wait and see how that pans out, but it's going to be huge games being played. But Man City have gone ahead to obviously put in a shift that anyone is really looking at to see to it that everything really goes on as to plan. So guys, thank you very much for watching it through. Rokani David is my name. I hope you've gone ahead to obviously get the best that you deserve in here. My man of the match is Haaland, and Man City back on top of the Premier League table after getting that well-deserved win, and Arsenal will regret on losing to Aston Villa maybe. So thank you very much for watching it through. I sign out. Good morning, those going to bed. Good night. See you when you see me. I'm out.